So what's up, guys? Welcome to this next module within Influencer Ignite. Today we're going to be talking about how to actually send out daily emails. Now, daily emails was something I was doing back in the day. Obviously, at the time of recording this, I don't know when you're watching this, but at the time of recording this, my personal brand is like my second business. It's a six-figure business. Next year, going to be a multiple six-figure business, or maybe even this year. I don't know. Anyways, my point is, but it's not my main business. My main business is my marketing agency. I run a marketing agency out here in London called IEG Media. As you can see, my pinky ring actually has my company logo on it. It's pretty cool, or pretty douchey, however you see it. Anyways, let's get back to the point of this. So I used to send out daily emails, but it was too much to stomach. Considering that, as I said, this isn't my main business. But for a lot of you guys, like, dude, this is your one and only thing. So use like everything you have, like send out daily emails, and here's the thing, in this module, we're going to be discussing how to actually do that without coming off spammy, with people appreciating it, while not, like, people appreciate it and little do they know that you're consistently making money off them. Now, usually I will do a half and half split. So, say like 4 times a week, I will give some sort of value or tell some sort of story. And then at the end, I will sell something. And then 3 times, I will literally just do straight value, right? So here, for example, here is one, what me and Jordan Belfort had in common this morning. Basically, I talk about how, it's super hard for me to get out of bed this morning. And I look like Jordan Belfort. And this is just, I talk about, like, the dialogue that's like going on in my head. And, people, I had literally like 25 people respond to an email from like a 750 person list, going, dude, like, this would honestly help me more than you could ever imagine, right? I didn't actually sell anything at the end of this. I just go, guys, we're consistently getting a 65% plus open rate on these emails, which is very, very good. Then this is another one that I wrote, nearly bought the Rolex. So let's run through it. Hey, it's E-Man. So yesterday I was with my peak performance coach, blah, 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 breakthroughs. One of my coaches says, basically, whatever you are trying to get people to do, you need to reverse engineer in your message. So for example, I talk about self-education a lot because, guys, what am I selling? I'm selling self-education, So I talk about the importance of self-education, investing in yourself, because look, like, the thing is with me is, like, it's obvious, like, I've brought so many of my coaches onto my YouTube, and people see me working, constantly buying all these courses and coaches and stuff like that, so it's true. But the point is, I still need people to believe it, and I still need to be an advocate for it, because then that's what I sell later on. So anyways, I talk about, how multiple times this year, within my first year within properly online business, I wanted to buy the $13,000 Rolex, I wanted to buy the Jaguar F-Type, blah, blah. And then I talk about, why you would rather, it's better to invest in yourself, But this is a great message. Like, once again, there's so much value in this, and there's so much truth in it, which is, I'm like, guys, like, please don't get the used BMW 4 Series now. Just wait 12-18 months, just put it back into yourself, delay the gratification, and then, in a year and a half time, walk away with the new Ferrari 458, So there's a great message to this, but once again, this whole message is pre-framing what's coming at the end. P.S. Since we're on the topic of coaches, here's a link to claim a coaching spot with me. Be quick though, once it's gone, right? And then here's the link to the coaching. I'm actually, I'm going to pull up another example for you. Let's see, maybe let's go for, this looks quite long. Action review. All right, this looks like it's quite long as well. Got my coffee to keep me going. Okay, I'm ashamed to say this. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So once again, yeah, I talk about how I had a bad month. Once again, there's this, like, so much detail. Yeah, I talk about how it's only been 3 days into the month, and I've already made 1,250. And none of my clients pay my invoice until the month, blah, blah, blah. Basically, I talk about a story, talk about my struggle. Turns out last month, the month that I'm talking about in this paragraph, I ended up doing roughly $40,000 or $45,000 I guess I just called the future in this one. But this is all a pre-frame to, if you haven't picked up the personal brand playbook, now's your chance to learn how to make a full-time income from your personal brand and have the opportunity to tell your boss to go fuck himself, right? So once again, with all this, I'm pre-framing, I'm admitting my struggles, my pain points, stuff like that. But then I'm talking about how grateful I am that, I get to work for myself. I'm my own boss, stuff like that. And that is my pre-frame in order to sell right at the end. Now, in one of the other modules, we're actually going to go pinpoint how to actually sell affiliate offers. But this is actually just how to sell, do the daily emails, keep people engaged, because every once in a while, I would say around half of the emails, you need to not sell anything at the end. Otherwise, people just can kind of see it. They're like, okay, great. I'm going to read 90%, it's going to be awesome, and then he's going to fucking try and sell me shit at the end. Like, no, please. So this is kind of like where it's at. Great value giving message. And then here's another one, bit shorter, pre-frame. I pre-frame hard on the topic of self-education because what am I selling at the end? I'm selling self-education, and that's why I decided to build this story and build this narrative. When you're sending daily emails, it's so simple. Like, people are like, how do I send a daily email? Not every single email needs to be of value. Here, I literally talk about my experience with my peak performance coach. So, whenever this was written, the day before, I was working with my peak performance coach, and I talk about something that I took from it, right? So I go random story, and then I related it to, to what it is that I'm trying to sell. So story or value, and that should be 90% of the email, and then the 10% at the end should just be selling it. So I hope this makes sense, and as I said, we're going to be breaking down in depth how to actually sell affiliate offers in a few modules or a few sections time. So daily emails. If you love writing like I do, unfortunately I don't have time to do daily emails right now with my other businesses and projects, but daily emails, if you can, get on them. They're amazing. They're an amazing way to sell.